But I don't think people should be taking advice, medical advice from me.
That was Health Secretary RFK Jr. finally saying something that makes sense. Wow. This was during one of the back-to-back hearings about his stewardship of the nation's health agencies. This is as measles cases reach over 1,000 so far this year, which is pretty big for a disease that was supposed to have been eradicated. So now he said that during a back and forth with Representative Mark Pocan, when asked if he would vaccinate his kids against measles again. Now, he said, well, probably, maybe, but I mean, my opinion on vaccines is irrelevant. No, it's very relevant, actually. I mean, yes, you're the country's top health secretary. What do you mean your opinion is irrelevant? It's very relevant. You set an example. People are supposed to trust your opinion in making those health decisions that affect them and their families. But I guess, of course, it's probably the best case scenario here to not trust a man who recently filmed himself swimming in a literal sewage-filled creek. Yum! Great! Wonderful! Good old fecal-contaminated Rock Creek. Or should it be called Schitt's Creek? Because that's what it is. See, was he there to try to get a nice dose of E. coli for the worm? Or what? I mean, that is pretty disgusting. I do hope the man showered afterwards. But anyway, the problem here is this is a man who is presiding over a incredibly large measles outbreak. So that's bad. We've had nationally at least 1,023 cases of measles since the beginning of this year, according to NBC News data. Now, the reason that we had so many is because of anti-vaxxers. Yes, that's it. They allowed this virus that was considered to have been eliminated since the year 2000 come back. It's roaring back, everybody. It's the 20s again. Oh, boy. Make America measles again. Yeah. Now, in response to this, of course, RFK Jr. has pushed unproven remedies like a steroid called budesonide. Got to say it right. An antibiotic called clarithromycin. Those are hard to say, and cod liver oil. Oh, thank goodness. Something that's easier to say. And, of course, that is a supplement high in vitamin A. Well, what's wrong? It's a vitamin. Yeah, but one of the problems is none of these things are proven treatments for measles. Okay? That's it. And by the way, yes, there can be a problem with vitamin A. High doses of it can cause nausea, vomiting, and even liver damage, especially in small kids. Now, wait a minute, you might say, but I was told that, people in developing countries, when they get measles, they're given vitamin A. Yes, that is true. Why? Well, you look at the reason. They're given vitamin A because there's nutrition deficiencies in those places because they tend to be more poor. So it would make sense that people have those vitamin deficiencies, but in the U.S., that is not the case. Although the Trump regime seems to be pretty hell-bent on limiting nutrition with their SNAP cuts and their, cuts to food safety. And so, yeah, not good. Not good. But, no, generally there is not a vitamin A deficiency among U.S. children, at least not yet. And so bad things happen when you give kids vitamin A when they don't need it. There can be some toxicity here. It can cause health problems. Just because it's a vitamin doesn't mean that you can have a ton of it. All right? So, that said, other health problems can just be caused by listening to what RFK Jr. has to say. Okay? Because he's not saying smart things. Okay? And so that's why, actually, I'm going to go talk about something else that happened at one of these hearings, and that would be an interruption that happened.
Reflects.
The witness will suspend. The committee will come to order. Capitol Police are asked to remove the individuals from the hearing room. Members of the audience are reminded disruptions will not be tolerated. Members of the audience are reminded disruptions will not be permitted while the committee conducts its business. Capitol Police are asked to remove the individuals from the hearing room.
Hell yeah. Now, in case you were wondering, there's protesters, pro-Palestinian protesters. Hey, you know, all those people that were asking, like, why aren't the pro-Palestinian protesters, why aren't they protesting any of Trump's people? There it is. There it is. Look at that. And that was led by Ben Cohen of Ben and Jerry's. So he was among a group of 7 people who were subsequently arrested with crowding, obstructing, or incommoding, according to a Capitol Police statement cited in Axios. Cohen was ultimately charged. Other protesters, not Cohen, were also charged with assault on a police officer. In a follow-up statement after Cohen's removal, a spokesperson said Americans are expected to be good Americans and look the other way as Israel prevents food, water, and medicine from reaching the remaining people of Gaza. Israel is literally starving them to death. We will not look away. We will not be silenced. We will do everything we can to get our government to stop being complicit in starving little kids to death. Awesome. And there it is. There it is. Not only did RFK Jr. admit that, you know, people, we really shouldn't be listening to me because I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, you shouldn't take my advice on health stuff. But at the same time, you've also got protesters that are out there calling out our government for supporting a genocide. Let me tell you what, it is always an eventful day on Capitol Hill. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.